Hi, welcome back to the Trendy Show, my lovelies. I guess those are fighting words that Yolanda has said about Harry's baby mother, and her name is Fatima. And if you don't know who Yolanda is, that's Indy's mom. Yes, the bounty hunter. Okay, so I guess Fatima wasn't gonna just let her walk and say what she said, because she responded. Okay, Fatima has responded, and I told you guys it all goes down in the comment section. All right, so I encourage everybody to partake. Okay, but be mindful, because a lot of the cast members go down in the comments. Okay, so Fatima heard this video and she says, "Hello Tracy, how are you? This is Fatima, Ava's mother. This right here, the video that you put out about what that lady has said about me and my child, is one of the reasons why I did not want to do it at all. Ava, my daughter, is beautiful, wonderful little girl. She's smart, funny, very sensitive, loves people, loves animals, loves the song Ghostbusters, loves the colors purple and pink, etc. She is well taken care of, the best of my ability, only through God. Ava's not being abused or any of that nonsense that lady has said. I do not know what's going on with her part or her daughters. I don't even know them. My daughter doesn't even know them. I was asked, when I did not want to, I was asked to put my daughter on the show and have a talk with her father. Granted, it was edited how they saw fit. I love my child. I have took care of her by myself her whole life. Bring her on the TV show was the biggest mistake I had ever did, because now she's being attacked through me. And I don't like it at all. It's like, how do you deal with this type of situation? My baby is 5 years old, and for this grown lady to attack her mom as well as attacking her, because that is who's going to hurt at the end of the day. It's just beyond me. But I will not sit back and just let lies be put out there like that about me. Now, me being called toxic or posting that awful picture up do not faze me. And it is out of my hands. But spreading lies and serious accusations on me towards my child and taking her through trauma, now that's something I know I can do something legally about, that far as that lady. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my daughter. Thank you. And you have a blessed day. Okay? So, I responded. I just said, you know what? You were presented in a good light on that show, Fatima. Yes, you did. Now, I only had one picture to post of you. Okay? I'll try looking around. I don't know your Instagram. I just post what I found. But, it wasn't about me, because I kept it cute. Now, Yolanda, she came back and responded to Fatima's accusation, because we wondered, how did Yolanda find out about all of this? I mean, really? So anyway, she goes, this is Yolanda Treadwell. She says, let me address Fatima. I'm not attacking Ava as you stated. I think she's a beautiful little girl, and all the things you said about her is true indeed. I don't like abuse of no kind, spousal, children, it doesn't matter. I will hope that you did not abuse your child. She doesn't deserve that. No child does. I have heard a lot about you, and none of it's good. I don't personally know you, but you do have Harry's daughter. You deal with his family, and they know you very well, and they do talk. Harry has talked about you to my daughter and shared with me some things about you. See, I told you it had to come through the family line. That little grapevine is always on time. You got to start with the grapevine. Some of you guys were saying Yolanda's a bounty hunter. She got, linked in with the cops and stuff. But hey, go with the first assumption, the easiest one, and you work your way up. Okay, so she says she heard it through the family. So, so she says, Harry has talked about you to my daughter and shared with me some things about you. The picture that painted isn't great. In my line of work, I see it all and deal with it all. I know that there are 3 sides to a story, and I hope that being abusive to your daughter isn't a real story. I hope all allegations that are said about you aren't true. I will be the first to apologize. I'm a licensed bounty hunter and a licensed private investigator, and I take my job very seriously. Indy, on the other hand, that's my daughter, and I know her very well. and so do the people in her life that matters. Indy is where she needs to be, and Coco is doing great with me. Out of sight, out of mind for her when it comes to Harry. So that's Yolanda's response. It's kind of a half response, Yolanda, there. You got to come a little, I mean, if you didn't see it and you're getting it through the family, I'm like, Yolanda, don't hook your cart up to that broke down cart. If they're not going to go out and stick out their neck and say it, why should you? You don't, that's not your blood. I mean, like, what's keeping them back? Ava is their blood. So they should be the one. What's keeping them back from going back and fighting all it takes is a phone call. It's nothing more than that. So it makes you want to go, okay. So anyway, one of my lovelies, my lovely star, she responds to Yolanda and she goes, why aren't you reporting this to CPS? If you believe this is true, instead of gossiping about a child being abused online. And how does any of this take away from Indy having sexy times in front of Coco? Had Coco without a seatbelt on the highway, inhaling secondhand smoke, talked about grown-up subjects in front of Coco, pulled Coco away from family to live in a stranger's house so she could chase after a man. Had Coco sleeping in the same room with a strange man more than once, and having Coco call Harry daddy and so forth. And Yolanda just says, girl, no disrespect, but you're looking at TV. So that was Yolanda's response. Take it or leave it, basically. Star, you had some valid points there. I think she needs to keep her own porch swept. That's someone said in there. I like that little saying, keep your own porch swept. But, and then back to Fatima, I don't think, she came out smelling like a rose. And I wouldn't be sweating what someone said. Because obviously no one's calling CPS, which thankfully I'm glad it doesn't look like Ava's been abused. Especially with what they're saying could easily be proven. So if it could easily be proven, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. You know what? You got to go, You got to think and pause sometimes, Yolanda. You just can't run and leap just because they said or told you. If it was that easy, they could have picked up the phone and did it themselves. They might be leading you down a twisted path, dangerous path there, Yolanda. So I suggest you tread lightly. Your last name is Treadwell for a reason, so tread lightly. It's out there. Fatima's the one suffering through all of this and people second guessing her. Majority of the people were on her side. They see her as a good mother. They see the daughters well taken care of. And those accusations, as I said, even if they're hidden by clothes, when the CPS inspects, they're going to be removing clothes to see any burns or anything like that. So Yolanda, if I heard it from them, I would have said, why didn't you call? That's what now everybody's asking you, Yolanda. And, why aren't you calling? Instead of posting online. It's funny how Harry's family is being super, 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 super sus and quiet. And they got you out here, maneuvering out in these internet streets, taking all this abuse. And you know what? If you point your finger at Fatima, 4 fingers come back at you, Yolanda. So I like your family setup. I like how you guys are strong and hold strong to each other, but I don't want to see you messing up either. And sometimes you got to hear these stern words. Keep it cute. Because a lot of people were behind you guys and liking you guys. So if Harry and them had a problem with Fatima, they can dream up whatever they want to do. But she just got to keep doing what she's doing and raising her daughter. Because I don't see them that concerned. Because if they were, that child would not be in that household. And I know sometimes child protection services could be lax and very whack. But if she had burns on her body, best believe, even if the child was, watching, they were over, Ava was over with the family, I would have taken her straight to emergency and say, see doctor, even if I didn't trust CPS, see doctor. And I reported right from the hospital. But they didn't do that. Maybe because there wasn't nothing to see. So anyway, my lovelies, we're going to continue this conversation down below in the comments section. Yolanda, I appreciate you trying to clean it up. Fatima, Queen, you keep it going. You keep it pushing. You're doing a good job. Don't worry about being on the show. A lot of people on this show don't come out looking half as good. And I'm going to tell you, there's somebody on that show, I might be in hot water. Because what I really want to say about another cast member is going to put me in some hot water. You best believe, you, Fatima, you're smelling like a rose. Okay? No problem with your mothering. But there's some suspect people. And I'm not even talking about Indy. Okay? Somebody's blowing Indy out the water with that. I'm not going to say any names. But you know who I'm talking about, lovelies. If you're a fan of the show, you know what I'm talking about. You know. So anyway, we can continue this conversation down below. And hey, I'll catch you all on the flip side.